What is going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video on my slash here. I got some new parts, so I will be showing you guys those. So I went to my hobby shop. I picked up these Proline Split 6 bead locks. These look pretty sweet. I wanted a bead lock. These ones are really simple to do compared to the ones that I had for my TRX4. So I got these just for the rear. They didn't have any good tires in stock. So I just got these cheap Traxxas tires. They're just Pro Trax 2.2s. They're only 15 bucks. And then the big one that I got is this Proline transmission. Now I ordered this. I was waiting for this to come in. So they picked this up for me. Comes with the hardware, a sealed diff with some 5,000 weight oil. It's got a racing style slipper system, separate toe block, and simplified transmission axis removal, full ball bearings throughout, 3mm thick aluminum motor plate with cooling fins, heavy duty steel internal gears, sealed differential. So, and it comes with the extra oil and the hardware. So I'm going to open this and I want to get this all installed. I already went ahead and I did the bead locks here. They're all on. They're not perfect. That the foams was a little funny, and the tire seemed a little bit small for these wheels. I believe these are like kind of carpet style tires. They feel pretty grippy compared to like the stock one here. So I'm hoping that they hook up a little bit better. They were cheap, so when I can pick up the new Proline tires that I'm going to use for the clay, I forget what one it is, but there's one that everyone's running, and that's the one I'm going to pick up. And because I got the bead locks, I'll be able to install them easy. So they look pretty sweet on the truck. You can see them here. I'll do a close-up. So yeah, I'm going to open up this transmission. I'll show you that, and then we can get to installing. So that's what the wheels look like right there on the truck compared to the front chrome. I do like the red ring, but you can kind of see around here. The camera doesn't show it well, but there's some bulging, and they're not perfect, but I think they'll stay on, and I think they're going to hook up, so I'm pretty happy with them. Okay, so I'm just going to open this up quick. Okay. Ooh, yeah. The extra oil, little hardware bag, and here it is. Looks really nice. It's the cover there. You can get to your slipper clutch. Really nice. Here's my axles gonna go on. My arms. This is gonna slide onto the frame. So, and then those are the holes right there. Looks nice. It's pretty light. It's not that heavy. It actually feels quite a bit lighter than the stock one, to be honest with you. I like this cover. It's held on there nicely. Let's see if it's standard Traxxas size. Yep, that's nice. So aluminum heads there. So this was 115 bucks. Feels pretty nice. So everything's sealed in there. So I'm curious to see how the diff is gonna do. So, all right, I'm gonna pull my truck apart and get this installed, and we'll see what it looks like. So to get the axles onto the transmission, you're gonna have to shave a little piece off with a hobby knife in the back, otherwise they don't fit in. So where they go in here on the Proline one, they don't go deep enough, so you got to shave off the back of the axle right in the back here, and then you can kind of force the pins in. Well, okay, so I got it all in. I got my wheels all back on. That's how it looks in the truck here. You just get right into the slipper clutch. That's nice. Everything worked good. The only thing is you got to mod the bumper a little bit. So I had to drill a hole for that screw there. But I think that it might go on a different way underneath here. I'm not quite sure. So it's I got it bolted on, but it's not, there's nothing on the left side of the truck really holding it on, but the motor plate it's bolted to is aluminum, so it should be nice and strong. The bolt should hold. It's just right here, but I still got the motor guard that it came with that's right here. So it is all on. The wheels, you can see kind of the bumps in them right here, sitting on the rim. I had to stretch the tires out a little bit. They're a little small, I think, for the wheels, but we'll see how those hook up on the clay. One other thing I did need to show is I did break an arm. So I now have RPMs up front on the arms. So that is what I got going on now. I did test the transmission real quick. I drove it, but can't drive it outside yet. So we'll see how it works out. I will go to the track tomorrow for some races, hopefully, depending on the weather. And I'll be able to test everything out. So that's what I got going on. Here's the stock transmission I took out. The Proline one felt a little bit lighter. This is 5,000 weight oil, so that might be something I do experiment with later on. Take the diff out and put some different oil in there. We'll see how it performs in the track. I'm very excited to get it out though. So now everything on the truck should be pretty good. The only other thing I know I'm gonna have to do soon here is these shocks. You know, something's gonna break, or a shock tower up front, but I got good arms up front. I got a good shock tower. The transmission, so I shouldn't have those slipper clutch problems anymore. Although I do recommend highly that drill bit. That worked really good in the stock transmission, so I always have that as a backup, which is nice. I got these shocks in the back, so those aren't going anywhere. So we'll see how it holds up. Alright, well, that is going to be it for this video. I will report back on how the transmission does. I'm very excited, like I said, to see what it does. It's pretty easy to install. Like I said, you are going to have to do a couple modifications, so you'll figure it out. It wasn't real hard. It's just mounting your bumper. I just drilled one hole. Other than that, it was pretty straightforward. It did feel really nice. It's got a nice steel spur gear in there. So we'll see how it performs. So stay tuned, and I will come back out with another video on a review on how the transmission does.